Hello everyone, today on Bums University we will be starting a new series, How to Use and Counter. These will be guides on how to use specific doodles effectively. The first doodle we will be making a video on is Stagine. Hope you enjoy. Let's start with Stagine's offensive base stats. Having a magical attack stat of 112 is great, allowing to put up some sort of offensive pressure. Although its attack stat is only 52, it won't matter as we are using our magical attack. Its speed, however, is a slight issue. A 62 speed stat is pretty bad, leaving us open to revenge killing or fast doodles like Wyvernal. Next, Stagine's defensive stats. Its HP and magical defense stats aren't anything too bad, 78 and 86 respectively. However, its physical defense stat is great at 110. This indicates that it might use an item like Cursed Cloak or Old Monitor to help boost its middle-end magical defense stat. Stagine's base traits are very good. Grass Cloak will not be used, as you get maximum value from it as long as you are faster than the opponent, and with 62 speed that won't happen often. However, Signal Jammer allows Stagine to tank magical attacks way easier as when it procs, it will lower the opponent's magical attack stat. Its hidden trait acts similar to Refresh, however, instead of switching it requires the use of a plant move. This is also a very good trait, although Signal Jammer defensively brings much more value. Into Stagine's typing of Grass Metal, you have 2 weaknesses, 9 resistances, and 1 immunity. In terms of weaknesses, melee isn't a huge issue as they aren't that prominent. However, fire types are seen on almost every team and you have a 4x weakness to it, so be careful around those. You carry important resistances like Beast, Water, and Light, as well as having a bonus immunity in Poison. Let's get into the pros and cons. Let's start with the cons. You have middle-end HP and magical defense. You have a low speed stat and you have no offense-enabling ability. These aren't huge issues. Now, the pros. You have great defense traits, some of the best in the game, good overall bulk when including Signal Jammer, great defensive typing, and great magical attack stat. In this part of the video, I will recommend some sets. This is the first one, Magical Wall. For the trait Signal Jammer is heavily recommended as you're able to tank many more magical attacks. For the stats, you want plus 10% health and magical attack, with the item Cursed Cloak. Because of Cursed Cloak your moveset will consist of no support moves, you will be running Life Sap, Mineral Cannon, Energy Wave and Disarm or Wave Shot, depending on your team composition. Finally, the equipments. These are basic bulky equips, nothing too special. Now, onto set 2, Compose Sweeper. For the trait, either Signal Jammer or Overgrowth Protocol work. Signal Jammer if you're leaning more into defensive and Overgrowth Protocol for the contrary. You will be running plus 10% health and magical attack with the item Old Monitor. This is so you can be magically bulky whilst clicking Compose. For the moveset, you're running Life Sap, Mineral Cannon, Energy Wave, and Compose. The equips will be the exact same as you're not aiming to be fast but instead you're trying to retain bulk and offense. Next, we will be talking about offensive checks and teammates. Let's get started. You're mainly checked by fire types, as most of them can OHKO you, but you should still be wary of physically offensive melee types like Hangriffus Awakened, Pikatris, Kaboomera, and Steg Steed. Lastly, who should you pair Stagine with? Well, you mostly want to use physically defensive waters like Nepteros or Bubble Awakened, due to their type synergies. However, things like Corbid or Teraphim are also good pairs as they resist a weakness and are both physically defensive. Mainly you're looking for a fire or melee resist that's physically defensive and brings value to the rest of your team, whether that be through hazards, removal or pivot. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to Bums University to get more high-quality Doodle World videos like this one. See you later.